What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel Rivals achievements. So Marvel Rivals has tons of achievements. Every single achievement in this is a category you want to be looking at, Heroic Journey. Every single achievement that you do in Heroic Journey matters. As soon as you do them, you can claim units, which you can use to buy skins and stuff. You can even get the free Star-Lord skin and the free Storm skin. The ones that are the achievements for at least me on PlayStation are going to be these silver ones, and the silver and gold ones, sorry. So what we have is Deadly Bites, Arm Raise. These are just some of the achievements. We're going to be talking about all these in this video, some tips and tricks on how you two can complete and only have a couple of achievements left before the new ones drop, so you can flex on all your friends with the Daring Dramatist title. First, we're going to be talking about Deadly Bites with Black Widow. So with Black Widow, what you're going to want to do is land 3 KOs with headshots with critical hits in a single match. So Black Widow kind of plays like a Moon Knight. You kind of just sit in the back, sit there with your sniper out, move around a little bit in case they have anything to counter you, like an Iron Man or something. And all you're going to want to do is aim for those squishies characters. You're not going to want to be looking at tanks or anything flying hard to hit. You're going to be looking at squishy tanks that are easier to hit, like Winter Soldier, who doesn't have a lot of movement. So yeah, that's how you're going to best get that one quickly. Not too hard of a one. And then with Arm Race, which is going to be with Winter Soldier, you're going to need to use his ultimate to land 3 KOs with a single use. And what that means is no, you do not have to land it in a single hit. Winter Soldier's ultimate is special, and if you get a kill off of it, you can go again. I'm sure you hear him screaming, again, again. And what you're going to want to do with that one is you're just going to want to hit squishies again. Squishy characters and healer characters who can't run away fast or heal themselves are always going to be your targets for these achievements. Next up, we have Vengeance for the Milano, which is a Star-Lord one. Land 10 KOs with assists from the Guardians of the Galaxy. This one's probably very easy because all you need to do is have at least one Guardian, which there's multiple in this game. You got Mantis, you got Groot, you got Adam Warlock who counts, you got Rocket Raccoon. So there's a lot to choose from in that category, and that one just comes over time. Next up, we have Iron Man. Hit 4 enemies with a single use of the Invincible Pulse Cannons. You should know that it says hit enemies. You need to know the difference between kill enemies and hit enemies. So there is a lot of splash damage on Maximum Pulse. So if the enemy is taking point, all you want to do is flank behind their backline, Maximum Pulse, and it should hit even if you do die instantly. And all you need to do is do that. So that's a very easy one. Next up is Snack Attack, which is a Jeff the Landshark based one, and what you're going to want to do is swallow 4 enemies with a single use of his ult. Notice how it doesn't say kill 4 enemies. Very easy one to complete. Next up is Vicious Vines, so imprison 4 enemies with a single use of Groot's ultimate ability. This one also, it just says imprison, it does not say kill, so that one's also going to be a very easy one to complete. Next up is God of Treachery with Loki. So what you're going to want to do for this one is get into the enemy's backline. All you need to do is hit them one time. You just need to hit them one time and continue to stab until you can get that KO. So you could just shoot them with your little scepter until they're really low. Then you could just jump behind them and backstab them. Or you could just tell your team to focus them and then get them really low and go for the backstab. So that's also a semi-hard one. Purius Portal Doctor Strange. This one I had trouble with, but I learned what you want to do is if you hear that an enemy team has a Doctor Strange, what you need to do is switch to Doctor Strange immediately, because there's a tech with Doctor Strange where if you portal in front of where their portal is, they will jump through it and they will die because they're not in their own portal, and they'll go off the map and die. That's an easy way to get one. That's what terrain means. Terrain means off the map. Next up is Bruce Banner, Smart as New Smash. This one's very difficult. It's a gold rarity on PlayStation. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be shot out of the Hulk. So when you are Bruce Banner, you turn into Hulk, go fight, lose all your HP, and revert back into Bruce Banner. And then you need to get a kill within 3 seconds of calming down. Next up is Might of Fuxi, which is 3 kills with Iron Fist's ultimate ability, which you're going to want to do. I think I remember this one. I went for Luna Snow, Jeff the Land Shark because it auto locks onto his tail underwater even, or under the map I mean. And then I think I killed a Moon Knight, I believe, so you're going to want to go for squishies and healers again. Smoke screen, this is what you're going to want to do for this one. So what you're going to want to do, shoot an enemy low, swap to your shotgun, and then shoot a smoke cannon and shoot them where they were when you last saw them. That's an easy way to get that one, and you got to do that one in a single game. Next up is Wave the Butterfly, as Psylocke contests the mission area for 60 seconds in a match. This one's very easy because Psylocke can not only go invisible, but she can also dash around the point. So if you have your team on point, literally when the enemy team's coming down to try and take again, you can literally just stand there invisible. Another free one that you can grab. Next up is Aquatic Assault, as Namor summoned Monstro Spawn to land 10 KOs in a single game. This one, what you're going to want to do, many people when they use Namor to try and get this one, they don't know how to use him. All they do is throw the squids randomly. You need to throw them in strategic places where they're not going to get blown up immediately. Then you'll be able to get that one. As Venom snarl 4 enemies, so Grip of Hunger, so this one, that's his L2 ability on PlayStation. So what you're going to want to do is do that, and it doesn't say that you need to kill them or anything. Snar just means to attach, so get onto them, because he's a parasitic character. So that one is another free one. Next up is Storm. Assist 10 X-Men members, so you just need to be playing with X-Men. I believe the X-Men in this game now are Magic, Emma Frost, Wolverine, Magneto. I know I'm blanking on a couple others. I think there's one more. I can't remember. But yes. And then we have Go Get 'em Guardians, as Rocket revived the Guardians of the Galaxy 5 times. This one's very easy. You're going to do that from his respawn thing. So what you're going to want to do is maybe say you have a Star-Lord on the team. Just throw it down and he'll be revived and you'll get at least 1 or 2 in that game. So that one comes with time. Next up is the Clobberin' Time one. So as Thing, all you need to do is launch 4 enemies up in the air. You don't need to kill them. So basically with Clobberin' Time, it goes in a straight path, and you need to hit 4 enemies with it so that they're stunned, which is another easy trophy you can get. Next up is the Mr. Fantastic ultimate ability. You need to bounce 5 times. So with his ult, it only bounces twice if you don't hit anybody. But if you hit someone, it will bounce another consecutive time that you hit someone. So if you hit someone on your second try, you can go again for a 3rd time. And then if you hit someone on your 3rd time, you can go again for a 4th, and so on until you get to 5, and then you complete that achievement. Next on is Hawkeye. Partner with the Avengers to land 10 KOs. The Avengers in this game, I believe, are Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, and Spider-Man may count, because in Endgame they said you're an Avenger now. But I'm not sure. Or maybe that was Infinity War. Yeah, haven't watched a Marvel movie in a minute. I'm sorry. Speaking of Thor, your next achievement is going to be Divine Strike, as Thor strike down 4 enemies with a single use of God of Thunder. So this one, you need to go up in the air and then fly down as Thor. And you need to get 4 enemies struck down. And when you mean strike down, it just means hit enemies. It does not mean kill enemies. That would be impossible. That would be really, really hard. Next up is Moon Knight, which is hit 4 enemies with the Hand of Khonshu. Now this one is very easy. All you need to do is put it in a place where they're not going to have a lot of space to run to. So maybe on Yggdrasil Pass, before you're coming up to the 2nd checkpoint, you put it in between those 2 walls. That's how I got it. Next up is going to be Hela with Terror of the 10 Realms, and what you need to do is be on Yggdrasil Path, and you need to land 3-player KO streak. So that one shouldn't be too hard, as you are a Hela sitting very far away on the map. Next up is Spider-Man. So when you use Spider-Man, there will be this flashing white area that comes around his head, and that is his Spidey sense, or his Peter Tingle, as some of you may know it. And you need to win with a winning counterattack. Next up is Homeo Superior, as Magneto assists mutant allies 10 times. Mutant allies are going to be people like X-Men, basically, is what mutant allies mean. And this one is a lot like the Storm one. Next up is Wolverine Rage Uncaged. This one is rumored to be one of, if not the hardest achievement in the entire game, along with this one, King of the Dead, up here, which we're going to get to in a minute. This one is very difficult, especially if they have a lot of tanks on their team. What you're going to want to do is wait to use the Wolverine one to try and get this ultimate ability. You're not going to want to use it when you have any tank or type of healer, because with this one there is actually a 2-second or 3-second window after the ultimate has finished where you can still get kills. And this one does not have to be 3 final hits, it just has to be kills, which is very good. That means your team can chip in, do a ton of damage, and you can just hit them at the end for their part and your part in the kill. Next up is going to be King of the Dead with Black Panther. Landed 3-player KO streak on the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. This one is very difficult. What you're going to want to do, Black Panther, you need to play like an assassin. You need to play like a Spider-Man. You need to play like you're in their backline like an Iron Fist in Season 1. That's what you need to do. You need to be annoying, and you need to abuse his dash. Focus the squishies. Do not focus the healers on this one. The healers will not do anything. They'll literally just like sit there, and you won't be able to hit them because they'll be able to heal in time, unlike other characters. Next up is Penny Parker. Blast 3 enemies with a single use of Arachone Mine. This one is very easy. What you're going to want to do is use your ultimate ability. Just spam that button around the point, and there will probably be a couple people on point. So pop this in their backline and run to the point. Next up is Scarlet Witch. Take down 10 mutant enemies. This one's very easy. It's just kills. You don't need to have final hits. You don't need to have anything special. One of the more easy trophies in this game. Next up is Multiversal Tour, which all you need to do is play 5 different types of map with different themes as Luna Snow. That's it. It's straight to the point. Next up is Demon's Roar. There's also a match mode called Conquest, which you can do this in, which all the people are grouped up together, which I highly recommend for most of these achievements. And 3 KOs with their ultimate. Shouldn't be too hard. Next up is Squirrel Girl. This one you need to bounce off walls to make it go faster so that you can get more bounces and damage and kills. And that one is a gold in this game, which is pretty difficult, but look for tiny point spaces like on Central Park. That's literally a ring, and there's 4 pillars there where the squirrels can bounce off. So shoot it at that, and then it will bounce between the circle in the middle of the point and the 4 pillars, and it will stay there, and that's how I got mine. Next up is Adam Warlock. Beg for 3 people to play Guardians of the Galaxy for 4 seconds. And then all you need to do is hit Soul Bond, and that's it. Next up is Justice for All. I've seen this one everywhere on social media saying it's the hardest one in the game. This one, what I recommend, hop on the game with one of your boys or join a Discord server with somebody. Play with a Groot who will pop his ult, put tons of walls around the point, and then once that Groot ult is going, the walls will damage. Pop your ult as Captain America, so essentially double ult, and then hit them in there, and just keep punching. It does not have to be final hits, even though it says KOs. That is one way that I got Justice for All. It's really, really difficult to use if you don't have any sort of fancy team up or anything like that Groot thing. It's very difficult. Next up is Hot and Trending with Human Torch. Land 3 KOs with a single use of Supernova. This one, all you want to do is spam the tornadoes. They do way more damage than you think, trust me. And focus the tanks on this one. Next up is Invisible Woman, which is assist Fantastic Four members. That's it. It's straight to the point. This one is also released in Season 1, I believe, so it is not part of the PlayStation achievements, but still good to get. Next up is Victory in Bloom, which is along the lines of a team wipe, which is really difficult to do if you don't have a good team. So I recommend to play quick match for this one to increase your chances, because you'll be playing more matches consistently. Don't try and do this one in ranked. Next up is Cloak and Dagger, assist allies in achieving a team wipe. This one, what you're going to want to do again is just play quick match and keep going and keep going and keep insta-locking Cloak and Dagger. And what you're going to want to do is pop your ult and try and stack your ult. That's what you're also going to want to do with this Mantis one down here. Stack your healing ults. That will help your team so much and increase your chances of having a team wipe. And the last achievement for this game, Schism from Within. Emma Frost forced 10 mutants to move towards you. That means Psylocke, that means a lot of people. But yeah, those are all the achievements other than all these bronze ones. Some of these are harder ones that I haven't completed yet. There should be coming out with more quests for us to do to get this title and to get all these units. I have not spent a single unit on this game. I've done all those challenges. I have 3,700 units in this game without buying any units or spending any of my lattice on these units. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this helped you out. Make sure to leave a comment below if you have any questions, and make sure to tell your friends if they're also struggling with these achievements. I'll see you guys in the next one.